Alright, hey everybody. Welcome to the cast. Right now you're at the channel that will be broadcasting the 1v1s for Lights and Assaults. Right now we're just waiting on getting our first players in here. We're going to start off with Bowser and Infusion. Definitely be watching this match. Bowser, I'd say, is one of the definite favorites.
And it looks like everyone's readying up. Excellent. Infusion's ready. Bowser's ready.
Alright, we're going in. First match of the day. Bowser versus Infusion. Bowser
Infusion
recognizable.
cowering in fear in the chat. This is great.
Oh.
He's kowtowing to Bowser. He's trying to play to his vanity. I like it.
No, I want to see, you know, like, let's start off with an upset. Or at least make it 2-1, you know?
Definitely. And you know what? Infusion's actually a very solid player. He's a solid shot. I think he was on Mercstar, I believe.
I don't know. I don't recognize him.
I believe he was on Mercstar. He was definitely one of the better players for his team. So if there is a player that can take a game away, it could be Infusion. He does have the ability to shoot. If he's bringing a solid build, I expect to see a lot from him. But now, Toaster, start this match off. What do we see?
Oh, looks like, if I could remember what my keybinds.
Well, I'll help you out. Bowser is bringing a Sleipnir with two UAC 5s and two UAC 10s, and then Infusion is bringing.
Oh, he's got a Mad Cat with dual LB 10s or dual UAC 10s and dual UAC 5.
I was about to say no LBs fighting at this range.
No LBs, yes.
Yeah, that would be like shooting a shotgun at 300 meters. But so far, the game starting off early. Infusion getting some favorable trades on Bowser. Bowser's percentage is not going very well.
We got some good trades. Yeah, we got good trades going in. You know, I'm not sure which mech I favor here. The Sleipnir has the advantage of smaller bursts, right? You only got 2 bullets for your UAC 10s instead of 3. But at the same time, the Mad Cat's got those jump jets.
And you know what, though? Bowser is definitely trying to play power position. He is not using much cover. He's just staying out in the open. He's waiting for Infusion to poke out. I am enjoying the confidence. He is saying, I am not afraid of you.
Come at me, bro, yeah.
Exactly, and Infusion's actually playing it smart. He's using the pillars to the best of his advantage, laying down some fire. Uh-oh, what did
Bowser CT's open and his side torso, and he's getting pretty hot.
Oh,
you know, he doesn't have the advantage of that big XL engine that the Mad Cat does.
And you know what? Infusion isn't really open except in the right torso, so this could be a 1-zip for Infusion. I'm seeing it now, and there we go.
There we go.
Oh, man.
I'd say we were starting off with an upset.
Oh, you know what? The play to his vanity, he probably helped Infusion get Bowser off, set him off a little bit, you know? Like, set him off his game, like, oh, this is going to be easy. And I think Bowser's starting to get the message now. Infusion is not a pushover. Infusion doing 541 damage to Bowser's 419. And I think we saw what we kind of expected in the Mad Cat Mark II, just being a superior mech, since I believe that's what you were saying before, right?
Yeah, the Mad Cat, it's just that agility on that mech with the ability to spam those jump jets, you know, shake off your opponent's aim a little bit. It can be a big advantage, not to mention the heat. Like Bowser, you know, running autocannons, he's, you know, hitting heat cap. And this on not a hot map either.
I do believe 1v1 Stunner Coliseum. Yep, it's 30C, lukewarm. Infusion saying my heart. Infusion, if you can hear us, please do not have a heart attack during the game. It'll be very hard to replace you, and you won't be able to collect on the sweet, sweet prizes that Bombadil has been graceful enough to bless us with.
Our contestants are ready. Let's go ahead and drop. Let's get in there. We are connecting.
Indeed.
But yeah, I do think this map is gonna come down to, you know, do you wanna hug the pillars inside, right? Do you bring a brawl mech and bank on, you know, being able to close, forcing your opponent to close, maybe, right? Because, you know, you try and sit on one of those edge points. Yeah, you have dominating sight lines. You're gonna be able to really control things well. But, you know, you're not gonna be in the circle. So if you can't get shots, what does it matter? Your opponent's just gonna cap you. So it looks like we have.
I think Bowser's embracing your philosophy.
We've got Bowser. Oh, this is an interesting build here, guys. I've not seen this. I don't know how it will play. But he's like he's almost got a bracket build. He's got ER PPCs and ER smalls.
You know what? This is exactly what we were talking about, though. Taking one of these more agile assault mechs, in this case the Executioner, which is actually better for Canyon than the Gargoyle because of the jump jets. Bowser is planning to get inside Infusion's face.
Yeah.
And Infusion is already boosting up to the top. I believe that you have his loadout. So
Yeah, he's got Ultra 5s, Ultra 10s, still sticking with the solid, the true as gold, you know, solo queue, staple. Ultra 10, Ultra 5, Mad Cat. Trying to continue on, it seems, what he did last match.
Uh-oh, and we got Bowser like
We got Bowser. Bowser just sitting in that circle saying, "Hi, you got me 15 free seconds. Thank you, sir."
And this is a very smart play by Bowser. Bowser is definitely trying his best to bait Infusion in. He's very confident that the moment he closes the gap, the heat, the DPS, all advantages in Bowser's favor to allow him to overcome that build, which is definitely more of a mid-range build. That's why I prefer solo queue. You hear the engagements. What's going on, Toaster?
All right, we got first engagement. Bowser scores a pretty solid hit on the Mad Cat. Bowser's already got a UAV up. He'll know where his opponent is the entire match, but they're just duking it out. Bowser seems to be winning these trades. He's got a lot of shots on target, but you know, you say Bowser's got the heat efficiency advantage, but does he?
I guess I'm wrong. It shows why I should probably stick to light mechs.
This Executioner, yeah, it's got a lot of lasers and a lot of light lasers, but it's pretty slot capped.
But you know what? It's still doing damage, and its damage is not being spread out right now. Right now, Infusion center torso is open, and Bowser's isn't. And oh man, this is looking ugly. What are you seeing?
I don't like Bowser's positioning right now, honestly. He's got the high ground, but oh, Infusion kills himself!
No! Oh, Infusion, he was one shot.
One shot. That was close. But I think Infusion started winning those trades when he dropped down, just because he's got all his weapons on the arms. Whereas you saw, you know, Bowser, yeah, he's got most of his ER smalls in his arm, but he's wasting some heat firing those torso weapons.
I think that just came down to Bowser's firing groups. He wanted to follow the rule of KISS. Keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
You know what? In the end, it worked. Like, he almost lost. If I will say this, Infusion definitely did get screwed on the heat roll, because if that extra overheat went to his legs, his arms, somewhere else, then it's very possible that Infusion could have walked out with a cherry red center torso instead of just being outright killed, and could have laid more damage onto Bowser, thus giving him the win. Yeah, so I don't think it's that big of a deal.
I think they're both NA players, but I'm not entirely sure about
so
that.
that's why it's not that big of a deal. This is mainly for a situation where it's like, you know, Dered versus Juju. And we don't have that right now, thank God.
Nope. Don't want to play those Aussies on Aussie servers. It's rough.
Man, fuck the Aussies. I hated dueling Odin.
All right. We see.
For that reason.
Oh, Bowser. Yep, he's doing the Death Strike. So you know, I think you were right. He's gonna do the sit on a hill, come at me, bro. I'ma outshoot you. And Infusion running the same exact build. Little less ammo, but it's gonna be Gauss Vomit all the way.
He's gonna be banking on those heat sinks to help carry the weight, but they're not gonna help if he stays at these ranges.
I don't know that he actually has more heat sinks is one thing.
Fusion's just eating shots right now. Bowser's
definitely winning these trades.
Well,
Infusion.
Right now Bowser's left leg is really screwed up. I think Infusion is going to be banking on the fact that Bowser might be stripping leg armor. So if Bowser sits and gets legged, then Infusion could have a chance to pull out a win, since Emp definitely strips leg armor.
So this is where Bowser is facing a dilemma, right? Like, he wants to shield that leg by like sitting behind a hill, but at the same time, his opponent's legged him now.
All right, now this is going to be tricky though, and this is something that I've learned from dueling Charlemagne, aka Logan. Bowser is a master at shielding that leg. There is no one better. If you're not able to outmaneuver him or gain position on him, then you're not going to be able to shoot that leg. So it's going to be very interesting how Infusion takes this match. Bowser shielding the leg extremely well, showing off those skills that have just allowed him to be at the top of every single 1v1 because you can't just confidently leg him and say the game's over.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't, you can shoot without showing your leg, but you can't shoot really without showing your CT.
Yep. And Infusion is trying to chip away at Bowser with the topmost lasers. Bowser's trying to shoot. This is actually a very good strategy by Infusion. He's trying to game the hitbox as much as he can to win the trades. Since Bowser's in the open, he has no cover. There's nothing he can do, but the shots land.
Shots land. Another good match. Bowser apparently stripping a lot of leg armor. You know, maybe if I was watching, I'd take this into note. But at the same time, what good's it gonna do you if you can't finish off both legs?
Mm-hmm. Well, he might not have been. I mean, 347 damage. That's a lot. I mean, that's all probably center torso and stuff. But it would be interesting to see how much leg armor he actually had during that engagement.
That is true. Infusion definitely had a higher alpha build. You know, he had the 2 ERs. I feel like that's why Bowser felt he needed to close. He was the first one down off of his hill.
Perhaps Infusion could have even taken that if he tried to get a little distance instead of trying to game the hitboxes a little bit. You know? But in the end, Bowser won. He managed to land the shots. Infusion couldn't. And now we move on to the next match.
All right, so next.
Assault. Now, we're getting back to a big name, Unfearing. He's got a lot of comp experience, but Mighty Rant is part of AWOL. AWOL's been a very solid unit, especially feared by Mech the Dane. I believe they once infamously beat him in MRBC a couple of, I want to say a year or two ago, where Dane infamously threw his chair on the ground to express his frustration.
That poor chair.
Losing to AWOL.
Everyone remembers the chair. F for respects for the chair, guys.
Although I do believe that the mighty and noble Dane did come back to gain revenge, and now his team is actually pretty damn good.
All right, so both players are ready. Let's get to this. Steiner Coliseum 1v1, 10 minutes, NA, first person only. Here we go.
Are we radio casting?
We are not radio casting.
Okay, don't radio cast again.
All right, so let's see. So I glanced at their tonnages. I haven't seen their mechs. They're both 90 tonners. I'd say that's going to be pretty typical with the 100-ton mechs out, namely the Annihilator out.
Yeah, we went over this. If the Annihilator was in, it would be the 100-ton mech of choice for everyone not named Bowser.
Yeah.
And we're starting to see what's going on. Both bringing Sleipners.
Man, this build is popular.
This is interesting.
Whoa!
I think people really did their homework.
Have you looked at Unfearing's build?
This is a bracket build if I ever saw one.
This is a ballsy build here. You know, he's got the medium in case he runs out of ammo, but he's also got a rocket launcher.
Is Unfearing like role playing like a Kerensky or some shit? Like
I don't know.
What the fuck is this build?
We gotta get these slow boys into position. Unfearing taking the high ground, but Mighty Tyrant scoring a good hit.
Mighty Rant.
Or Mighty Rant. Mighty Rant.
Oh, that's alright.
I don't know.
Back and forth.
This looks like it's gonna devolve into just trading between the hill and that catwalk. I'm not sure who I prefer. Mighty Rant can move a little, but Unfearing's gonna have to basically peek out from the same spot at the top of that ramp if he wants to, but Unfearing at least has cover. Unfearing showing better map knowledge than I have and really using these pillars to his advantage.
Indeed, and right now it looks like the trades are just about even, but Unfearing's left torso.
Unfearing side torso's open.
Yep, that's not a good sign for Unfearing. His weapons are also
and he falls. This is a problem for Unfearing because you don't really want to go back around, but fighting under here is a pain, and now Mighty Rant has the high ground.
I'm starting to see the whole ammunition conversation happen because if you look at Mighty Rant's ammo, he's only got 43 UAC 5 shots, 50 UAC 10 shots. That's not good. Mighty Rant will run out of ammo very soon if he can land these shots and finish Unfearing quickly, which I don't think he can even.
Yeah. Does Unfearing know that he's running out of ammo? Because if you're Unfearing and you know he's really low on ammo, maybe you just, you know, you take shots, but you do your best, really. You just focus on tanking, right? Because Unfearing, as long as he doesn't get sticked, or killed CT, he's got that medium laser, and I'm pretty sure this is a standard engine build. So you can lose both your side torsos and still be alive.
Indeed, and I think that's what Unfearing was going for. He was just going for the survivability, and we're seeing the medium laser already come out. Unfearing bringing those weapons to bear.
But Unfearing taking some big hits to CT. Mighty Rant definitely won those trades. Unfearing open everywhere. Mighty Rant, oh no, he still has all his weapons. But he is dangerously low. He needs to be really careful with this.
Mighty Rant managed to land some very key shots
Oh!
in the middle part. And there we go, went down. You know what? For a while, it seemed like Unfearing could actually stave off some of that aggressive UAC fire and cause Mighty Rant to run out of ammo. I almost think that was Unfearing's strategy to bait shots into the pillar, force his opponent to run out of ammo, and then just finish him with a medium laser, but it just didn't work out. He got annihilated.
No, that's the problem too, though, is like, maybe Unfearing, you know, I'd like to think he probably knew his opponent was running low on ammo. But maybe he didn't, you know. There's a lot of variation. You can't really tell how much ammo they've got. You can see if their weapons are jammed, but it's a hard decision.
It is. That was a very good fight. I can admire Unfearing's strategy. It was very interesting, to say the least.
The build especially. I'm still not sure this mech is better than the Mad Cat. Just because of those jump jets on the Mad Cat, and the fact that everything on the Mad Cat is arm mounted, so you can really snap your shots right where you want them. Yep. It'd be interesting to see how they play this. They both, I mean, they mirror matched first match. Nope, no radio.
And once again, we're still seeing that these pilots that we're not necessarily familiar with are bringing their A game. It's a very balanced matchup so far. Unfearing, he's a well-known comp player. He's consistently done some of the higher damages for SIG. He's always been one of their better players, their more reliable players. And we're seeing this guy who has experience with comp, who has experience tangling with some of the best pilots in the game, getting trounced by a guy who's a relative unknown. So this is just, it's very refreshing to see this, what's going on. And
so,
we're seeing that Unfearing has watched Bowser.
He has. Although he's put his own twist on it, you know. It's ER mids instead of ER smalls. So he's not going to have the DPS or even the alpha. Well, I guess technically a little bit larger alpha, but you know, you get two of them with the ER smalls if you really want.
Yep, 5 ER mediums, 2 ER PPCs. This is a very weird build. I don't get the reasoning behind this. He's playing a range game against a mech that can essentially do more damage than him at range.
Yeah.
Since the UAC 5s and the UAC 10s will tear through those medium lasers, and the Executioner just does not have the armor, does not have the sustainability to keep up. Like, I don't understand this logic.
Yeah. See, I would be thinking, like, you know, maybe you bring like the Med Pulse and ER small Executioner and just brawl up on him with lasers. But
the only strategy I can think about Unfearing might try to pull off is use the mask and the superior mobility of the Executioner to whittle away at the Sleipnir using cover, as he's demonstrating in this match. And the first salvos are going off. Unfearing already getting spanked. What are we seeing?
Just hitting the rocks with those shots. Neither player though has actually stepped in the circle yet. So they're just saying, screw objectives, we're gonna kill each other. And Mighty Rant just running around this corner, running at Unfearing. Looks like Unfearing trying to play a little range, but he missed his first PPC shots, and some of the UAC bullets are missing, but it still seems like the Sleipnir has the major advantage on these trades.
And this is just not smart play by Unfearing. He needs to play the circle, he needs to play the objective, and he needs to force the Sleipnir into an unfavorable situation. If you allow the Sleipnir to set up outside the circle and poke, he's going to outtrade you and outdamage you with his superior armor and his superior weaponry. Unfearing is not playing intelligent right now.
But, as we say that, Unfearing is playing range, and the Sleipnir doesn't have jump jets, so just by jumping over that canyon, Unfearing is making it real difficult for the Sleipnir to just keep running at him. Unfortunately, Unfearing, while he's pulled range, he still doesn't have eyes on the Sleipnir. So Sleipnir's got free time to reposition, and he's counting down the clock.
This is very smart play by Mighty Rant. He is the one controlling the circle now. He is the one that's forcing Unfearing to fight on his own terms. Dive down low into the canyon. I like this play from Mighty Rant.
Yep.
He doesn't care about going in because he's already done his damage. Even if Unfearing closes the gap, even if his mech might be a little more heat efficient, which I don't believe it is, I believe that Mighty Rant's just going to take this game because he has superior position. He was using this period of calm to set himself up for the win. Very smart play by Mighty Rant. Very dumb play by Unfearing to just give up the circle like that when his mech has the mobility for it.
And see, Unfearing, he lost track of him. Now Mighty Rant got a few shots in, and Unfearing's on the run again. He just can't fight this Sleipnir face to face. Unfearing's already CT open.
It doesn't have enough armor, and you know what? It's a shame because this is very uncharacteristic of Unfearing. He's normally very good about winning these trades. I've seen him in MRBC League trade with some of the best players, being one of the bright spots on SIG, but he is not getting it done, and he chose a poor mech, he didn't play his strategy correctly, and Mighty Rant just bullied him all day, every day with his mech.
But
he had the advantage on the circle by taking it, and it just doesn't look like Unfearing's going to pull this out.
Now, I think Unfearing's chance here is still the same one it was last match. Mighty Rant has 18 shots for his 10s and 28 for his 5s. So he is running dangerously low on ammo.
But even still, Unfearing is once again not playing this correctly, although if Mighty Rant makes more unintelligent shots like that into the wall, then yes, Unfearing will take the day. But Unfearing CT is very weak. He has to expose the shoot. And the AC-10s are out. Uh-oh.
Oh, man.
It's Mighty Rant. He's starting to get way too aggressive.
We min-maxing too much?
Oh, man, he might not even have enough weaponry to pull this out. I spoke too soon. Will my words be eaten?
He's
Please,
got
Unfearing, prove me wrong, man.
He's got 80 damage. Oh, less now, 70 damage potential. But he's got to make every shot count.
Yeah, I'm thinking Mighty Rant just needs to get in Unfearing's face and just shoot. Stop this range. Stop this meeting.
Yeah, when you're letting him pop tart you like this and you're not hugging him.
But then again, he doesn't have the speed to hug him, and it looks like this could be
the
game.
Unfearing is so close to dead.
Oh my God! Unfearing's gonna win just by attrition. Oh,
he's got one volley left. Can he get the crit?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think he can.
This is all gonna come down to how Unfearing plays this. Oh my God! So close!
Sleipnir, he's got one UAC 5 and 2 shots.
Oh, this would be a throw right here. And
no. Oh, that hit CT, I think.
One more shot.
He's got one more shot. Can he do it? Oh, he does! Oh my God!
Holy shit!
Holy shit, dude!
Wow, what a shot! Incredible! Just when you think that Unfearing might pull it back by surviving the salvos of Mighty.
Wow!
Definitely felt like he got way too.
Wow!
Letting all his shots sink into the dirt. What a shot! Holy hell! Good shit, Mighty Rant.
Just booped him in the snoot right when he came over that rock.
Wow!
Oh my God!
What a game!
All right, that might have been a 2-0, but Jesus.
That was playing it way too close. I think Mighty Rant.
That was insane.
Putting more
yeah.
in Sleipnir.
He might. Hell. I know if I were him, I would. You're not losing too much engine. Maybe you shave some armor. I don't know.
Just waiting for Ash to get back, boys. We'll be back on the way very soon. I think he had to quickly go tug one out. He felt something stirring in his pants when he saw that we were doing something heavier than heavy.
Oh, the relief. Oh, okay, I'm back.
Yep, there it is. All right, let's do it.
Go. All right, let's do this. Oh, I better switch the overlay back this time. I'm paying attention. Rightio, let's get it on. So yeah, if you've won stuff from the stream, check your Twitch inboxes. Might be in your Twitch other inbox. There's like multiple inboxes for Twitch because it seems to think that I'm bloody spamming everyone. I don't know why, but have a look through the little hole. Peeky
You are
pokey.
pretty spammy, to be
Peeky
fair.
peeky pokey pokey.
Interesting mech decision.
Cyclops
A
and
Cyclops
Banshee
S, which is
3S,
almost certainly H Ghost, and a Banshee 3S. I don't know what he could be building on the Banshee 3S. Is this maybe, possibly, a fantastic?
No,
3-6
no,
mech?
it's 4
Could it be?
LBX, 2 ER medium on the slip near.
Ooh, medium lasers, medium pulses, and a heavy ghost rifle on the Banshee. Interesting.
Medium laser, medium pulse. Does that incur ghost heat? I think it does.
Why has he got AMS with 2 tons of ammo?
What? What?
I think this is a pug build, boys.
What the? What? AMS? You shit me. Surely not.
I'm not shitting you, mate. There's an AMS on this mech.
There is indeed. Oh wow. Okie dokie. Not sure what's going on here. I am not sure. Anything could happen.
First shot's coming in from the Cyclops. H-Ghost firing from the Banshee.
Gernhawk doesn't know what R means. There we go.
Cyclops is
Let's work that out.
definitely... Canadian Bacon apparently doesn't know what R means either.
Oh really? You watching
Center
him?
torso already open
Oh,
for the
no!
Banshee.
Shoot
Oh,
him in the
my.
doodle! In the
I don't
doodle!
know why. Shoot
In the
this
doodle,
pressure
Gernhawk!
plate, nice
Oh
pressure
no,
plate.
just shoot him in the back.
Oh, it shoots him in the back.
Knifed him in the back.
Match
Knifed
is
him.
over very quick.
Knifed him. Yeah, we're casting assaults, Den. I think that's just where we're at with the brackets and stuff. I don't know what's going on. We're just casting, so don't worry about it.
We're just having a good time, mate. Yeah, 83 damage from Canadian Bacon there, and 285 from Gernhawk.
Oh, wow.
If you're listening in, Canadian, I suggest you go into the mech lab and pull that AMS off. Gern's a nice guy. He'll probably let you do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not sure you need AMS in a 1v1.
Not sure. Especially because lock-on weapons are disallowed, except for, I believe you can bring ATMs.
Ooh.
You can bring ATMs and LRMs, so
Yeah.
maybe he's afraid.
Well, you can't bring
Maybe
streaks.
he's afraid of that.
That's it. Yeah, no strikes and no streaks. So that's pretty much what. Yeah. Yeah, you can ATM. You can
It's a bit redundant.
bottom to lips all you want, if you so feel like it. We're up to 83% of matches. So yeah, now as we get to the tight end of the scale, we might end up with some other matches too. We might end up with some lights and some mediums, maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. Maybe. We'll wait and see. We'll find out. Alright, so Gernhawk's ready for the next one. Interesting.
Canadian Bacon hasn't said anything yet. What tonnage is a Banshee? Banshees are 95 tons, right?
Yeah, Banshee 95 tonner, yep. Certainly is. But he's thinking. Ask
Hello, Von
Danae.
Oh, whoops.
Gernhawk, not Danae. That was like 3 matches ago. 4 matches? God, I don't know. Oh yeah, I'm not worried about the flame. No one's run flamers yet. Silken. Although, God help anyone running flamers or playing in Solaris, that's just going to be like burnt to the ground, I think, to be honest. We need to change the map too.
Yes, we do.
And the Lancers. Although we've been pretty good with that. We've only made a couple of minor mistakes today, which is good. Overlay was possibly...
Minor?
Possibly...
Lay was up
worse.
over a whole match, but you know. it was
Yeah, that
minor.
was a bit shit. Yep. Yeah, that wasn't ideal. Okie dokie.
Just waiting on our players to ready up. Alright, we're dropping
Okay,
in.
here we go. Rough again. That was a really shitty trumpet.
Speaking of trumpet,
I could eat
Oh
a
boy.
crumpet. I could eat a crumpet right now.
ooh, yeah, crumpets with Vegemite and cheese.
Oh, yes. Oh
Mate.
fuck. Oh god.
Mate.
Dude, we're gonna have to stop.
Salivating over here.
We're gonna have to stop casting for us to go get breakfast. Everyone can wait for us, I think. At the
I
rate
think
we're
it's
going.
only a little bit longer. I don't think it's much longer here. I'm sure we can hold out.
Oh, I can hold out. Yep. My stomach is eating itself, and I could probably do with losing a couple of kilos, so I'm not so worried about that.
Yeah, same.
Alright, Canadian bacon. Tasty bacon. Still the same build. Yeah, he didn't swap his mech in between or anything. So, in all his AMS glory.
Yep.
So, Gernhawk running 50 k's an hour.
Indeed.
He's super slow.
58 k's an hour on the Banshee. He's going pretty quick. He's definitely standard with that heavy ghost rifle. I guess maybe the AMS and the 2 tons of ammo was just because he didn't want to bring more than 8 shots for his ghost rifle? What? That is a massive mistake.
I've just seen that. Yeah, 8 rounds. Wow.
How has he got 8 rounds? Doesn't H-Ghost get 5 rounds per ton?
Skill
And
max.
even with double ammo nodes, that's only 7, isn't it? Unless he's using 2 half tons.
Must be. Oh, I
That's-
actually don't know. Legit,
That's
I'm not sure.
strange. Unless it's 6 per ton. It might be 6. I'm not entirely certain, but that's... Why is he bringing AMS ammo over ghost ammo? Like, that's definitely... it's
Oh, so
strange.
I was wondering why the timer was counting down, and I now see that Gurney is going up the long way. Oh, they're going to see each other. Oh, one there.
He's been seen.
He's been
Using
seen.
the radio commands. Interesting. That's something we haven't actually seen so far.
Oh, I think Nick was using it.
First shot coming in.
Oh no, showed it back! Oh dear.
Shows his back.
Shows his back, and he's in... Oh, now
Yeah,
he's in
pulses
trouble.
and the AMS. Oh
Hang on.
no, not the AMS.
Why isn't he shooting?
I think he's trying to get into a better position, but he's showing too much of his back here.
He's done. One more
CT
shot.
getting wrecked. Gurn is just face
oh,
tanking him.
wow,
He
wait.
knows- Yeah,
Oh lord.
down he goes.
Yeah, I think Canadian got a little bit confused where he was headed then, and where Gernhawk was maybe. Oh, I'm not entirely sure what happened then.
I think he didn't know whether he should shit himself or go blind there. And just decided to do both.
Oh yeah, that was some panic. There was a big panic
Unlucky,
button.
mate.
Okay, no, it was a bit
Yeah,
better than panic
unlucky,
button
mate.
because he did 75 damage.
75 damage,
Yeah, he
yeah.
did a bit better than panic button. So yeah, 300 there for Gurney, 75 for Canadian Bacon, and that rounds that one out at 2-0. Fairly speedy matches on that one. They shoot out before the drop. Do.
User left your
Makes our
channel.
life much easier. And what are we in? Oh, we're in the big class too. The Fat Boys. Oh yeah.
We are.
All right, let's do this.
Both in 90 tonners, I have a feeling this is going to be an H-Ghost brawl. I was thinking Bowser was going to be running Thanatos's today because he was running Thanatos dual H-Ghost earlier in 1v1s. It would have been interesting.
Thanatos,
But,
really?
Yeah.
Huh?
Dual H-Ghost Thanatos apparently is really strong. Plus, the recent buff to their side torso armor was pretty
Oh.
good.
Yeah.
I'm told. For 1v1s, it's good.
Yeah, the Thanatos definitely got what it needed from the outset with that armor quirk. That is definitely... Oh!
Mad Cat 2-2 and a Cyclops ADC.
Well, if
What
someone
is
told me
this?
you were going to see some mechs you didn't expect today, this is definitely the drop. Cyclops ADC with 1 AC-20, 1 SRM-4, and 3 SRM-6. Good lord. Okay, that's for Bowser. It's
Interesting.
an interesting choice. And the Mad Cat
This is a
2...
Scorch, except on a Mad
Oh,
Cat
it's
2.
Scorch.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's good actually. It's a lot better than the Scorch in that you can fit more ammo on it, and the 6s with Artemis, but the hitboxes are worse.
Target acquired.
Interesting.
Mm.
But it's heavier, so it might have a bit of advantage in a 1v1 duel. Ooh,
Maybe,
good shots
maybe.
coming in from Natoli. Bowser hitting the arm mostly, looks
Oh,
like.
That's one of the LBX-20s gone.
Natoli hitting mostly side. He's lost one of his LB20s, yep. The other
Yep.
LB20's looking pretty sore as well. Natoli trying to shield as best as he can.
Oh,
LB20
Bowser picking him
ripped off.
apart.
Now it's force from 6s. This is just a slaughter from Bowser.
Oh, Bowser playing with his dinner.
Mad Cat 2 down to 60%, I believe, 63%. Bowser's still at 68%. It's down to 62 now. The side torso, left torso on the Mad Cat, looking pretty weak here.
Bowser
AC-20
CT.
not quite connecting.
Bowser
CT on
CT
Bowser's looking very open. This is a close match.
It is.
Natoli trying to bait the shot.
Oh,
into
look at
his
that torso
dead
as well.
Side torso. Oh, it's pretty ripped though.
Ripped.
One more shot into that torso.
There
Can't
we
quite finish
go.
it. Gets him. There it goes.
There we
Good
go.
play by Bowser. I don't know why he didn't just break that other torso sooner.
Mm.
Would have been able to just one-shot it.
He was
But,
playing with his food. You know why? Because he knows we're damn hungry. So stop it. It's not fair. There you go.
Ugandan Prince
535.
himself giving good showing.
535 for Bows and Natoli with 471. Big damage numbers on both sides. Bows are picking apart Natoli piece by piece. Oh, I could go piece by piece of a nice juicy steak right now. And there we go. So Bowser wins the first drop. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, the Scorch build it works quite well on the Mad Cat. It's just that his boxes are not amazing.
They're
as good
not
as the Scorch.
fantastic with those big, not as good as the Scorch. With those big missile ears on the side torsos, makes it very easy to pick the torso off even when you are shielding.
Oh,
As you
yeah.
saw Bowser shoot over the Mad Cat's CT to hit that ear to damage its side torso. Not really much Natoli could have done there to shield that.
Yep, totally agree. I've seen them in quick play and whatever. You see the ears walking around the map, especially with the LRM torsos or ATM torsos. You see the torsos before they even see you. You know, you can take that thing off behind a hill without any drama at all. We also need to ooh, mech swap. Interesting.
What are these new copy passes, Beef?
Oh
What are
my
you doing to our beautiful, beautiful chat?
No, this is Grizzles. Is that it? Oh lord.
Bowser is a god at these types of game. He could reach Div Ace first day if he wanted to.
Oh god. Don't forget to swap lances too.
Right, thank you.
Oh, you did forget.
Really let it slide.
Oh,
Hey, look at me. Short has approved of re-recorded. Ash, I think that's on you. Do you have any beer? You could do a quick shoey for the people.
I'm putting a shoe on my goddamn head. What the hell is this shit? I've even got my shirt. I'm even wearing a shirt. Bloody cold over here. This morning it was steaming hot yesterday, 35 degrees Celsius, and now it's about fucking 10.
I mean, that's just mornings, man.
Ooh.
Alright, Natoli looks like he swapped into a Mad Cat 2B, the
Yeah.
one that I much more approve of.
Guess who else switched mechs?
He's in the LB10 Cyclops now, Bowser.
LB10 with 3 ER mediums. It's a Gernhawk special. Did he copy? Did Bowser copy Gernhawk? Yep, I think that's what happened.
Probably. Absolutely. Gernhawk didn't copy Bowser. No. Bowser's the copycat here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep. Bowser's the
The
copycat.
Ugandan prince himself.
Copycat.
He knows the way. He knows how to copy people.
Right, so Mad Cat 2B. Hang on, what? That is a very low amount. Oh, no, he's running 70 k's an hour. I was going to say that's a very, very low amount of ammo, but he's running quite fast for a Mad Cat 2B. So, yep,
Pretty quick.
yep, definitely low on the ammo there, but that's fine. That should be enough. Well, let's face it, Bowser ain't setting the land speed record right about now.
No, he is not. Mad Cat 2B, Natoli already taking shots.
Yep.
LB10s are in range, but at this range they're going to spread all over the place. As you can see, the damage just has absolutely no concentration here.
Yep, Bowser.
Bowser's already missing one arm, but it wasn't his good arm. The CT on Bowser is getting pretty wrecked right now. Natoli is pretty hot though. Bowser's
Oh,
right
CT.
torso is red armor. CT is very wide open.
That was some good positioning there
This
from
could be
Natoli.
interesting. Very well played indeed.
Mm.
Spots him on the UAV, tries to circle around to the right to get a shot on him.
Here he
Knows
comes.
he's
It's
going to be
on.
able to shots into him. Yep, here it comes. putting
Yep.
shots into a CT as much as he can. Bowser's doing a good job twisting
Oh!
here, though, and down he goes. Natoli just face-tanking through that entire
Wow.
time. Not
Wow.
quite able to finish him, spreading the damage too much.
Was that? That wasn't a headshot, was it?
GG. It wasn't a headshot, no, that was
Wow,
all
that
CT.
That crits from those 4 LBX-10s in at the end. Wow, that was fast.
Oh, yeah.
Gee whiz.
He let him close, and Bowser punished him for it completely.
389 for Bowser. Very, very low
513.
damage when you think about how far away he was firing from early on. And Natoli with a heap of damage there. Holy shit. Wow. Wowee. There you go. And that was that. Bowser 2-0.
2-0 for Bowser. We thought we were going to go to the third map there, but
That's what I was feeling. I was
unluckily-
feeling the third match then, but no.
yeah.
Those crits and those quad LBX 10s, man. Gee whiz, that was an instant drop.
It ripped him apart.
Mm.
Yeah.
So, all right, cool. So he was part of Eon. 90 tons each. Could be Sleipner's. Could be the Mad Cat 2s
Could
that
be
we've been
Mad Cat.
seeing. Could be a lot of interesting stuff.
Still waiting for that Mauler.
Still waiting for the dual heavy Gauss Mauler. I don't think we'll see it. It's nice to dream.
It is.
I doubt we'll see it. I think the dream gone. Dream's gone.
Dream is dead. All right, let's get this all figured out. What server do they want? Got a lot of familiar units here. Got the Eon people, got the 228 people making a good showing. We've seen Bowser from EMP. We saw Juju D5. RJF's got people in here. And even some non-unit people, so good balance for this tournament.
Yeah, and you know what? Even though the final match in Lights came down to Criven versus Dread, there were still a lot of really close matches, except for Criven, who kind of steamrolled through his competition. But still, Dread had some really close matches with people. Slave Labor was doing very well. There were definitely some people that pulled some upsets out of their rear ends and managed to walk out with the prize. It's been a very good tournament overall. It's been a lot of up and downs, and it was great. We got to see a rematch from a very long time ago. 2 Great Light pilots going at it. Nothing made me happier than to see that.
Yep. It was kind of like a climactic rehashing. You know, let's fight the champion again. But Criven's still showing he's top tier.
He is. Very much so.
Okay, sounds like they're good with NA servers. Okay, so
Yeah.
it sounds like they're going for the let's play NA. Let's even footing it like Dered and Juju. It's very honorable.
And you know what? It works. Like we saw the matches between Juju and Dered. They were very competitive. Not a lot of problems with them. And in the end, they were very fun matches. So this is probably the best way to do it. I'm very happy that they were able to come to the consensus. Once again, it's very dumb when people try and pull stuff like servers on them. And we're launching. Shit, the region's European. God damn it.
Wow. Well, I will.
Wow, I fucked up. God damn it. That was on me. Sorry about that. Shit, you gotta watch out on that. Tell them to overheat. Now we have to redo it. Yeah.
Sensors online.
Don't move on me. Oy vey.
All systems.
Oh, fuck me.
It's weird. I can't see my chat.
Override ending.
I can see yours.
until after I switch perspectives.
Nah, they're overheating themselves. They've got it. Let's not look at the mix to surprise people. Oh,
I already did that. Rip.
Yeah, it's been a long day casting. This tournament's kind of dragged on. Fatigue has set in. Fatigue and stupidity.
Gernhawk is trying.
Left arm display. Right arm display. LB tab display.
Alright, match is over. TT1A, I don't know, getting a little cheeky, walking across the map. I guess I told them they could kill each other, but maybe. Alright, so we should probably let them leave and change mechs if they so desire. I'll ask them.
Yeah.
Or we could enforce that they stay in the same thing.
Toaster, do you have the sound on?
Yes, I do.
Alright, since Silk's poking me saying that we don't have sound now.
Well, yeah, I turned off the sound while we have sound.
Alright, next time we need to not have a 5-minute delay.
Yeah.
We should just make it like 1 minute or something.
Alright, switch that region to NA. I'll be watching these pilots closely.
Alright, so
Make sure they're in the same builds. Shouldn't be too hard to tell. I hope they're back in the lobby. TT1A is not yet readied up.
Indeed. TT1A, need you to ready up, buddy.
He'll never hear us. On a 5-minute delay. Alright, there he goes. Let's do this.
Alright, now we're ready. It's North American, skirmish, 1v1. Alright, I didn't
10
fuck up.
minutes,
Let's do this.
first person only, full teams no. Can confirm.
Alright, now for the assault bracket to begin.
Alright, we still got the Cyclops. No one pulling any sneaky shit. And Mad Cat. So same as Bowser. We got like
Reactor.
can the Cyclops,
Line.
can it out DPS or
Line.
out tank that Mad Cat?
Nominal.
We've yet to see it do terribly well against it, but who knows?
Indeed. And you know what? Like, the Sleipnir, it just doesn't shown enough. Like, it hasn't shown enough maneuverability compared, and it definitely feels like that's a trend that a lot of people are taking for granted in this tournament. Maneuverability. People look at the statistics, they look at armor, they look at damage, but they seem to constantly forget that the one factor that many people are ignoring is that more often than not, the more maneuverable mech has seemed to have come out on top on these duels.
And you
You
gotta,
might see it with the Mad Cat.
yeah. But so right now, Gernhawk, he's just taking a beating. He's only got one shot off on that Mad Cat. And yeah, it's LBs, but it's LBs at long range. Mad Cat's just got high ground. He's got those arm actuators. He doesn't have to worry. Oh, he's arm locked though, but he doesn't have to worry about the angle.
Gernhawk is taking with only arms. Oh, well, now it's changed.
Now
He's taking a shitload of damage. It's just being poured onto him aggressively, and it doesn't seem like he's going to be able to twist out of it. It's just way too much UAC fire coming in. It's kind of like
Although he's halved. He has halved the Mad Cat. If he can get lucky and crit out all his weapons, but he's one-shot CT now.
Center torso, yep.
And
The
looks
only
like
way to
TT1A is just gonna
Mirror.
pounce on him. He's not gonna give him a chance to reposition. Yep.
Excellent work by TT1A, and that's how you get Neon synergy. Precision fire and just pouring on the fire constantly.
I'm not sure about that LB10 build.
I'm
'Cause
not sure of it either, no.
you're down to a standard engine. Sure, you have a 40 alpha, but you can't double tap. You might have better ammo than the UAC build, but Does it really matter? Everything went CT on him almost.
Yeah. Although that was a very fun, very aggressive duel. I liked what Gernhawk was attempting, but he was like trying to cross the trenches on Omaha Beach at Normandy. Like it's just
Yeah.
it just didn't work. He just got annihilated. He couldn't find any cover, and he got punished greatly for it. And that's the other problem with the Sleipner. It's too tall.
I don't think it's too tall necessarily. I think it's just it doesn't have the jump jets, and it doesn't have the agility to be able to tank as well as the Mad Cat can, while the Mad Cat has I
I'm
think
referring
better
more to
hitboxes
the
and
boxes that he's trying to hide behind.
Yeah,
like
that's
the
true.
boxes in the arena. That's
Yeah,
what I was
no.
getting at.
yeah, you'll never be able to hide an assault mech behind those boxes. All right, let's kick them. We'll reinvite, set it up to Canyon Network.
Mm-hmm. Kicking him. All right, North American server. Canyon Network is also
It's Dom.
Domination.
10 minutes.
Okay. 10 minutes, first person, and we're good to go.
Looks good.
Looks very good, finally.
Let's get those invites.
They're already being sent.
So I think if I were Gernhawk, I want to see him change mechs. I don't think the LB10s are worth it. Especially on
Same.
this map where jump jets are such a huge advantage. Granted, you're not really going to kite with assaults or a Mad Cat, but you know, every little difference matters.
It really does. It's something it's those tiny nuances that are deciding these duels between the truly great players. We've seen it with the duel versus slave labor. We've seen it with the other attempts of competition. We've even seen it with Durid, where his heat was just way too high, and he just couldn't be able to ride the heat weight enough, and he eventually overheated. Like, it's the minor nuances that come down to deciding the victors in these tournaments, and I don't think the Sleipner has enough advantages to justify it, but we're going to see what Gernhawk brings. He may stick with the Sleipner on this map. I'm not sure. He might have UX on it, but should be an exciting match, and we're launching.
And we're going. Yeah, I feel like what I've seen so far has led me to believe none of the other DACA mechs, the IS DACA, doesn't make up for the fact that you can pretty safely take XL on the Mad Cat. Because then the Mad Cat doesn't have to worry about ammo. It's got the jump jets for maneuverability. It tanks pretty well. It's even got arm actuated, lower arm actuated ballistics. So let's see, TT1A, same build, Gernhawk, same build. Apparently he believes in this Sleipner.
Online.
Let's-
I'm really not liking this Sleipner build. I just don't feel that it's going to be strong in this match. I feel, however, I do feel that if it is going to be, if he's going to have a chance, it would be on this map though, because there's plenty of cover and he can use the canyons to try and close the gap better. Whereas in the arena, the Sleipner's too tall to take cover behind those little boxes, right?
Yeah,
So
and you just
essentially
get up on
Gernhawk
those
was-
ramps and blast them down on the income.
Exactly. So Gernhawk was essentially moving through no man's land. This time, however, he's got a little more cover. You know, instead of like marching over no man's land, this is kind of like the Ardennes in World War II, where it's like, you know, you can hide behind some trees, not get completely steamrolled.
I'm not sure about Gernhawk's pathing though. Like he's going up to a radio tower, but I don't know, maybe he'll teach, hopefully he teaches us something new, something that we don't know about.
I hope so. I mean, for now, TT-18 has the beat on him, and this is
Yeah.
not going to end well for Gernhawk now.
Is it 700 meters? Those LBs are literally hitting everything.
You will not survive very long, but look, the terrain clips some of those UX shots. TT-1A unable to put the death blow into Gernhawk, and Gernhawk still has his LBs. He's banged up really badly, but it's not so bad to where he can't salvage it.
Yeah, it's a fifth of Gernhawk's mech for not even 10% on TT-1A.
Definitely.
And that's just not winning trades.
Activated.
And I don't think Gernhawk really meant it to win trades. I'm pretty sure he meant it, and there it goes.
And now he's got to go. Now he's committed. He can't back up. TT1A's gonna find angles, and he's already open side torso.
Already open side
Oh,
torso.
but Gernhawk's going legs, and he has him almost.
TT1A's from the Eon school of legs, i.e., we don't run leg armor. We don't
But-
care. The Eon
but
and M school.
And this is what we talked about earlier with light mechs and the mediums is, yeah, you got his leg, but you can't shoot his other one because he's protecting it so well.
And it's doubly worse for the assault because the canyon was obstructing Gernhawk's field of fire. Like, the LBs were in his chest. He had to look up. The leg was hidden behind that small hill, that small defilade, and he couldn't finish the job. Although it was a nice attempt by Gernhawk. I salute you, sir, for bringing
Yep.
that mech and trying something new, but it just didn't work out.
Yep. Seems like Mad Cat, the Mad Cat 2CB is one of the top contenders for this. We've seen it perform. It's just so consistent. It does well almost no matter what map. And like the drawbacks just aren't there for it. Okay, so will Bowser, will he go center again? Will he try and just man mode it straight center? Or will he maybe play a little to the cover on the pillars? That's the first thing I want to see. Ooh, interesting. Bowser does not have DACA, but neither does Virtually Dark. Virtually Dark's, I think Virtually Dark, that's the most interesting build I've seen all day. He's not a Brawl Scorch. He's a Mad Cat with SRMs and Gauss.
I mean, that's kind of like a Brawl Scorch and a Mauler put together with jump jets. This is interesting.
And Bowser's got ER Meads and Gauss rifles. So I think this is, I mean, Bowser definitely is losing out, I think, on the on heat efficiency.
No
but
way.
if he
I don't
can,
even think that mech really generates heat that Virtually Dark's into, or at least it doesn't generate much heat.
so can Bowser get in the damage he needs before he closes? That's the question. Bowser gets the first shot off. Virtually Dark doesn't manage a hit in return, and Virtually's already almost losing the side torso. Pretty hurt. And Virtually. And now
coming down to accuracy. There he goes. That little torso's already almost
World
gone.
Championship accuracy here, and he's already taken it. Those ears, I think, are the big disadvantage.
Yep, Virtually's already lost one side of his mech.
And Bowser knows he can shoot that ear.
Yep.
He's like, I can hit your side torsos no matter how you twist.
And that's just coming down to recognizing what part of the mechs you can hit, and that's just brilliant shooting on Bowser's part. Like, it's very hard to find better than that.
Yep.
Great torso recognition. Great job knowing exactly what he had to shoot. Great job landing his Gauss shots, minimizing the laser burn.
But interesting. First time, or I guess second time we've seen a Death Strike. And a Mad Cat too. It's not a mech you see every day. But maybe that match is why people don't bring Scorches. Because that Mad Cat was basically a Scorch, but I would think with worse hitboxes. I don't really see why you would take that Mad Cat versus a Scorch.
And it's very interesting to note, everybody's saying blow off the arms of the Mad Cat, and this is something I wanted to address. The Mad Cat Mark II, it seems like you could protect its arms fairly easily. Why waste times with the arms when you could shoot the side torsos, which are literally sticking up in the air?
Yeah. Works in solo queue, alright. But
Well, I mean, a lot of stuff works in solo queue.
alright, let's get this next map going.
I could play a Death Snell in solo queue and average like 800 damage. You could play a Death Snell in solo queue and average 800
I don't know, I'm
damage.
pretty terrible. Alright, so Canyon. I wonder if strats are gonna change. Honestly, Bowser's build, it seems like it's one of those jack of all trades, right? That's why that Death Strike is so popular, is you can do Gauss Vomit well on pretty much any map. It's just so heat efficient. You've got the pinpoint alpha, you've got the maneuverability and agility, and you've got even pretty good range.
Yep. And I kind of understand the build philosophy that Virtually Dark was coming from. His idea was use the Gauss rifles to try and do as much damage as you can before you close in with the missiles, and then the Gauss rifles just extra heatless pinpoint damage to assist with your alpha. Sounds good on paper, but the point is that when you try and put 2 different ranges on your mech instead of sticking to one range bracket, you're basically causing your mech to be half as efficient at what it's supposed to do. That's why min-maxing is so strong in 1v1s.
Let's not count him out though. He's made it this far. I think he can still pull it back. I think maybe a mech change is in order, but it's a different map. All right. Both players are in. Both are ready. Wait. Put them in Bravo Lance.
Okay. Good point. Thank you for reminding me. Are we good?
I believe so. Players are still ready, so let us do this.
Just checking to make sure.
Yeah, might as well. Just be careful.
All right, we're good to go. And Bowser bringing a 95-ton mech, Virtually Dark bringing a 90-ton mech. This is interesting. Bowser's definitely trying to stretch how many mechs he can bring and what he can change, and I like it.
I mean, he brought the Executioner before. That's what I expect right now. He won, too. He beat a Mad Cat. All right. Oh, we don't have a Mad Cat, though. It is a heavy Gauss Sleipnir. Here we go, chat. Will he land the headshot? So it's a heavy Gauss Sleipnir, 4-year meads. Pretty typical, standard engine, so it's gonna be a little slower. But at the same time, this mech doesn't care about heat gen really, so you can speed tweak it all you want in skill tree. Virtually Dark opting.
Bowser's bringing this tried and true Executioner.
Yeah. He's got that DPS, all the ER smalls. PPCs, he didn't rely too much on him before, but it's still 20 pinpoint, so you can't laugh at it.
And you know what? I don't know how this mech is going to perform the Sleipnir, but still, I like Virtually Dark's ballsiness. 2 heavy Gauss rifles, 4-ER medium lasers. This is the Mauler I was talking about, basically. It's going to be very... This match is going to be interesting to watch just to see how this mech performs. This definitely feels like just the kind of mech where Virtually Dark just wants to put as much damage on Bowser as possible to counteract any brawling before Bowser is able to get into range to utilize those small lasers with any mech he wants to have, or put as much damage as he can before Bowser is able to get one of those pinpoint alphas with medium laser and Gauss if he was in the Mad Cat Mark II.
So I like, so Virtually Dark, he's taking the long way around. He's not worrying about the timer. I think it's a good move. You know, you can burn, 59 seconds on that timer if you get into a position that you like better. Really taking advantage of that fact. Bowser just kind of sitting on a hill, looking around, head on a swivel.
Mosey on up to this hill, the bane of all assault mechs. This is like watching a sumo wrestler trying to chase around that MMA fighter in that one YouTube video. That big, huge fucker trying to take down that MMA fighter. It's going to be a similar situation now.
Yeah. Now
Dark has very little mobility.
I was joking about taking up all 59 seconds. You probably don't want to cut it that close, but Virtually Dark, 52 seconds off the clock, but he finally makes it in. I'm not going to have a cap win.
I'd almost consider it a miracle.
Bowser's moving. Did he see something? I don't know. He might have an idea somewhat. Oh, he knows. He's there now.
Oh, 2 heavy Gauss rifles ate the dirt. That's not good.
It's okay. Bowser missed his PPCs too.
Rifles. It was a fair trade, but PPCs are not ammo based. Nice hit.
So will the heavy Gauss be able to overcommit? Bowser's CT already open. He's almost got the side torso on the side torso is open on the Sleipnir. Virtually Dark.
Twisting very effectively right now, boosting the air.
Virtually Dark down a side torso now with the Gauss explosion, but still got plenty of firepower. Bowser.
Still got that 1 heavy Gauss rifle, and Bowser CT is still open. That's all he needs.
Bowser's still doing the jump wiggle, trying to spread as best he can. And Virtually Dark hasn't managed to land another hit on him. Another major hit, at least, with his Gauss.
Oh,
As I say that,
soon.
yeah.
It looks like Bowser almost overheated to try and get that one alpha in since his center torso got hurt a little more than normal. And it's over.
And it's over.
Wow, what a match.
That heavy Gauss pinpoint.
Virtually Dark. Revenge shot. Virtually saying, this is my wheelhouse. Great
Heavy
job.
Gauss
by
so
Virtually
strong,
Dark.
man.
Yes, he needed that pinpoint damage, and he got it.
Well played, Virtually Dark. We got another 3-game match.
Wow, we might see Bowser knocked off his crown. This is interesting.
See, these 2-2-A players know what's going on. We spent too much time hyping the EMP guys.
Hey, I hyped 228. I just hyped the 228 that weren't here. And in all honesty, I didn't know Virtually Dark wasn't in 228.
Ah,
My mistake. I'm
Well-
not familiar with the assault bracket.
I'm not familiar with anyone on any team. So it's okay.
Shame.
Shame.
You're supposed to know more than me.
Ha.
All right, what map
Alright,
are we doing?
we're on 2v2
Right?
test. Skirmish. NA, first person only, 10 minutes.
Excellent.
Settings look good. Alright, back another 3-round match. Let's see. Will Bowser do something weird? Because let's see, Bowser played this match before. Just brought the standard old Laser Vomit, Death Strike, ER Meads, and Gauss against an opponent who I believe had Ultra 10s on a Mad Cat. Or no, his opponent had the same build except with 2 ER larges.
All right, looks like they're ready. Let's just check in. All right, Virtually Dark's a go. Bowser's a go. North American Skirmish 2v2. We're not a radio cast, right?
We're not a radio cast.
Okay, good. All right, time to see who goes and who leaves. Bowser versus Virtually Dark. More like Virtually Upstart.
See, Virtually Dark's in a Death Strike. What weapons has he brought?
So is Bowser. It looks like this is going to be a UAC contest.
Reactor online.
Oh, no.
UX, no, Lasers and Gauss. Lasers and Gauss, they're both in, I think, identical builds. Virtually Dark has 5 more rounds of ammo, but what does it matter?
Yes, you are correct. Hey, I don't know anything about assault.
Just going for the range trades, hitting that sweet spot for ER Meads, 600 meters. And Bowser just taking the hill, saying, "Come at me."
Pretty much. The
Virtually,
whole, I don't give a fuck what you're going to do. I'm going to do what I'm going to do, and you're going to lose anyway.
oh, Virtually Dark has 2 ER larges. I missed that. So he has a slight range advantage with that and a larger alpha.
But the question still needs to be said, can he get the burn on to Bowser to make a difference? Because the ER large laser burn for Clan definitely has a much longer duration than ER mediums. So the question is, how much damage per tick is he actually gaining from that?
That is a good point. Just some kind of scratch trades. Both players twisting very well. Virtually Dark shuts down.
Virtually Dark is not a good spot. Bowser going for the headshot. Cheeky bastard.
And
What a good...
Did he get it? I didn't see.
He did get the headshot.
He did get the
That was a
headshot.
big mistake by Virtually Dark.
Ouch.
He didn't overheat. Then he could have had a chance, but he overheated. Now that is definitely a situation where the overheat damned Virtually Dark. He was in a
Yeah.
decent spot to potentially take the match. You look at the damages. Virtually Dark had a chance to come on top for Bowser, but he overheated like a fool, and he lost. But still, very good match. He took the second one. He put up a fight against a very good pilot. Virtually Dark, I salute you, sir.
Good games. Yes.
Very good.
That is definitely one of the disadvantages too of that ER large build. It's definitely hotter. And since the nerfs to clan Hegen nodes on your skill tree, it's hotter still.
Mm-hmm. Just a good overall match. Great matches between Virtually Dark and Bowser. Both not both upstarts. Virtually Dark, the upstart. trying to steal the game away, just unable to. Still, even though that match was ended prematurely, it seemed like Virtually Dark had the percentage game going for him. Like, if he didn't overheat, man, if he didn't overheat.
Yeah. Gotta hit that override. Although I can't blame him. I've done the same many a time and been punished for it.
Oh, same.
Shit happens. Shit happens.
Shit.
God damn it, Gurn.
God damn it.
Inconsiderate.
Yep.
Unacceptable.
Unacceptable.
Alright.
Okay, we're finally starting. About damn time.
Alrighty, boys.
I feel like blackboard out of Mr.
So what's this to
Squiggle.
decide? Third
Hurry
place,
up.
is it?
This is for
This is
third.
third place, isn't it?
Yeah, third and fourth place coming up here.
Awesome, awesome. So we've got a Mad Cat 2 Death Strike and a Cyclops Sleipnir. Interesting. Ooh, fancy.
I don't know what mix these guys have been running earlier because we haven't really casted much of them, but I'm assuming they know.
I assume so. Yeah, Gurn is running the LB40 with the 4 LB10s as I expected he would be.
Oh, and it's the super
The
death
Death
strike
Strike
too,
is
the
a-
super hot one.
It is the Super Disc Strike. Yeah, it's not the 6 mediums. It's got the 2 large lasers, which is very interesting. He is using
it's
double
the
cool
hot
shot
one.
though, so he should be able to mitigate that.
Seems to be a
Who
228
needs,
favorite.
who needs sustain when you can 2-shot everything in the game? Easy.
But
Easy
it's
clap.
Not, it's not overpowered.
First shot coming in.
The mech isn't overpowered.
Oh no, it's not. It's fine.
No,
It's
it's
fine.
fine. It's performing as expected.
It's fine. Alrighty, Gurn is sitting here again. He doesn't know whether to shit or go blind. He's realized this is a fucking death strike. I'm bugged, mate.
Yeah, I know. He's
trying
coming.
to push in. Gets his first shot off. Not a great shot. Most of it goes into terrain. Gets a second shot off. Takes another return of fire. Not really any damage coming in though. Looks like
Ooh,
he's got
got his
one medium
arm.
laser on each arm. That's interesting.
But you know what? He's closing in now, and the death strike's hot. He's only got another
Death
alpha
strike
in
is
it.
hot, and Gurn is
He knows it.
close. He's done a good job sustaining to get close. Get this
Oh,
close. One
now
of the
there's
pushes.
trouble.
Pretty wrecked. CT on the death strike. Headshot a little bit. CT.
Yep.
One touch probably.
One more
Death
LBX,
strike knows
and
that
it's
he
done.
doesn't want to turn and look.
Yep.
Virtually just
One more.
letting him. Look how slow
Oh.
that turn was. By the time Gurn.
Wow,
had
he got the
even
torso
fired
off.
Again, well, pops one torso, but he's still alive.
That's most of the weapons on the on Gernhawk gone on these Cyclops. Oh, jeez.
But down he goes.
Boom.
Very close match.
Boom.
55% on the Sleipnir.
Mm.
Damn, damn, damn. Did you see that shot where Gurn hit him while Virtually was looking away? But by the time Virtually was even able to turn to take advantage of his cooldown, Gurn was ready to fire again.
Yep.
Just showing the fire rate of those LB10s is a lot faster than you expect.
Also, too, it can be a little bit of skill tree too, depending on when you're getting a lot of more of the range or on the getting all the cooldowns, which you probably would be picking for the LBXs and get them cranking as fast as you can.
Definitely want to sustain.
Are the casters on fast forward? Nah, mate. It's Australian. We're always in the
It's
future
just
over here.
normal.
It's all fast. It's how it is. I mean, we
Yeah,
do want to.
have you not seen what's that one movie with the Maxes and the Mad out in the middle of nowhere in Australia? Yeah, that.
Oh dear me. Well, there we go. Death strike put down. I guess it's no longer OP anymore.
Put down, down it goes.
Hmm.
Virtually looks like he wants to play North American. I haven't seen a request for players to change mechs.
No, I haven't. This is definitely Death Strike
Although,
territory, this map now.
absolutely.
Don't forget the lances.
Yes, yes, yes. Canyon. Right, thank you. I did actually forget again.
One job. You had one bloody job, mate.
I have plenty of jobs, mate.
No, I reckon they're good to go.
If the play's already up, there it is.
Mmm.
All right, let's go.
Mmm.
Why is there someone in chat named AutoCAD Abuser?
Oh, really? Wait. Oh, good.
Whose
lord.
alt is that? Own up to it.
Yeah, who are you? Someone. Somebody. Somebody.
Somebody.
Yeah, I'm not really overtly surprised that LBX2s kind of haven't made it to the end rounds, Eon, and some of the others. Although LBX2s are definitely better than AC2s, they kind of haven't made it to the finals. So,
You mean UX2s?
oh, it's a long story. If you're not following the Brown Sea,
Really?
you
Okay.
don't know.
I see. Well then, I'll just hold my tongue then, shall I?
Hold it? Like, actually...
It's for this mess like this while I'm holding my tongue, fella.
I was hoping you were going to do that.
Oh, this is interesting. Madcap's
This-
actually just jumped up and is sitting in the back. He's not even really pushing forward too fast.
He's moving around the
Taking a bit
side,
of
and
a different
Gernhawk's doing
path
the
here.
same.
Gurn's doing the same thing. He's taking
Yeah.
a pretty wide path. That's strange. He's probably just
No, you
worried
know
about
why?
that
Because
central
virtually dark.
canyon.
Gernhawk could be expecting him, to look down the channel, right?
in that canyon.
Yeah. But Gernhawk's coming up now. Uh-oh. This is not where he wants to be.
Uh-oh. He might walk straight into Virtually Dark's line here. And
Not
Dark
quite.
has spotted him, I believe. Not quite.
No, he hasn't.
Bit of a
He
pixel
will
there.
now.
He will as soon as Gurn exposes around this corner, though. First shot's coming in. Gurn's getting his shots out as fast as he can, but the spread on those LB10s at this range is just ridiculous.
Yep.
Virtually Dark hitting some good burns with those lasers to the CT.
But
Bit
he'll
of
have,
back
he'll have-
damage onto the Madcap from...
yeah, he's going to have time to cool off too.
Yeah, he can't take advantage of that. There's a UAV above Gurn now as well, so he's probably still spotted. Let me
Look at
double check.
Virtually. He's playing
He
quite smart here. He's
isn't.
coming around the back of the hill to
Uh,
avoid
Yeah,
him.
Gurn's probably not going to expect him to be here, so if Gurn tries to come up that ramp, Virtually he's going to have a really good line on him. But Gurn is going to try and work his way up this little cliff. I don't even know if a Cyclops can climb this unless he's got hill climb modules.
We're about to find out.
He might do. Up he goes. He's made it to the central little plateau.
See what's happened
Virtually
here?
Dark trying to
Yeah.
move back.
Virtually's got massive range
Spots
now.
him. Not a
Gurn's-
fantastic burn. Ghost Rifle's going to dirt.
Gurn's kind of lost his
Gurn's
advantage
gonna
there.
have a
Yeah.
He's gonna have a real hard time closing in on Virtually at this stage. Yeah, CT on Gurn is looking really, really weak.
That said, the CT
Both
on this
courses
Death
on
Strike
Gurn.
isn't in amazing condition either.
CT
no,
on the
it's open
Cyclops is
now.
in much worse position. One touch on Gurn, possibly. Yep.
Yep.
Oh, the burn on those large lasers. He
Oh!
managed to put out some lasers,
Oh!
but...
Oh,
not
no!
quite.
He's cooked him!
And he cooks
Oh!
himself. The game doesn't end fast enough.
So now what happens?
So it's a draw. Does that mean we do a redrop?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not entirely certain.
I have no idea. Legit, don't know.
Let me poke the powers that be.
Yeah, I can tell you that's not in the rulebook. death by death by suicide in the event of what do you do? Don't know.
Alrighty, both players are ready. Let's drop.
So yeah, at the end we do have collector's pack, Black Lantern to give away and stuff. So, like, make sure you're active in the chat and stuff like that, so you can get a free mech pack. Okie dokie.
Is that a stalker?
No. Oh shit! I've
That's
just
a
dropped-
stalker.
Oh!
3H.
Oh no! I just flew
It's
way around the map by
MRM?
accident. What am I doing? Okay, sorry.
MRM 20s and 2E are large. What the heck is this, Gurnhawk?
Oh,
What are you
shit.
doing? You're throwing.
Shit, a brick, eh?
He's gonna
No.
try and
You know what?
out-trade
This
a
is-
Death
this-
Strike?
You can. He will be able to. As long as he stops moving forward, which I don't know why he's doing that right now.
Possibly.
He's doing it for Jay-Z. he trying to do? Back it into this little corner here or something?
I don't know. He is running.
See, because you can
advanced
alpha, yeah,
zoom
you
on
can
this thing.
drop that alpha on the ER larges without too much ghosty penalty on the IS side, at least for 4. It's not too bad. Uh-oh.
Oh, you can see the profile of that stalker while it's peeking for those large lasers is really small. His CT's already open. Wow, you're right. He might
Yep.
actually win this.
Yep.
He's gonna win this quite handily. He's barely taken any damage.
Yep. I mean, there'll be a big burn if he can hold the burn on the CT, but virtually needs to close. He's trying to close. Oh!
Does fake him out with one laser burn. Can't quite get it off again though.
Oh no, he backed himself into a corner and couldn't aim. Oh!
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh!
Oh!
Oh!
CT on both players is pretty wide open.
Virtually
I think
one
this
touch.
Death strike.
He's one
Both
touch.
players are basically one touch.
Oh! Nice!
Gernholk wins.
Okay, well, Mad Cat not OP. There you go, it's been confirmed. Performing as expected.
Look at that. Mad Cat, we have clipped evidence. Everybody, clip that. Send it to PGI
Yep.
as proof. If a
For Jay-Z.
Death Strike can lose to a stalker.
Oh, wow. She whiz, eh? There you
Oh,
go.
boy. So that is 2-1 in favor of Gernholk.
Gernhawk wins. Now, we've got to do the place for 5th, and then we get to give away some stuff. Some more stuff. So,
Stoof.
Mighty Rant won't be here, so Canadian Bacon goes through. Hopefully he's taken the AMS off that thing by now. So, it's Merkel and Natoli next. So well done, Gernhawk there, taking out 3rd. And 4th, who else was in the game? Oh yeah, Virtually Dark, you ended up 4th. Very well done to you guys. Nice, nice, nice. And up next is Natoli and Merkel if they're here. If Merkel is AFK, then it's Natoli, Canadian Bacon for 5th.
All right, let's launch 1v1 Steiner Coliseum to decide the assault bracket.
Let's wait as they come up the elevators. What do we have?
Override engaged.
Oh, Bowser bringing his funky Cushioner, as I'm gonna call it.
The
ER
funky
Smalls and
Cushioner.
PPCs. And TT1A got the heavy Goss Sleipnir. It seems like he's been watching.
Yep, that's probably what that delay was for. TT1A is definitely playing to win.
So Bowser heading to the back of the hill. Looks like he's going to try and get some early shots in with his PPCs. Use the speed.
Like TT1A is going to score those beautiful upper center torso shots on the Executioner.
Yep, yep. Right, I think, what is it, all the lasers mostly are right side arm mounted, so if you can take that right torso out, Bowser has almost no weapons.
I
Bowser,
don't think that's what TT1A is going for. I think he's going for the kill.
perhaps. Bowser doing a really good job of abusing the high mounts and jump jets to get some sliver peak PPC shots in. But now it's too close and he's just got to go in.
And we've seen this play out before, but the shoulder's blown out. One heavy gloss rifle's already lost, and the
Yep.
center torso isn't even open. And this is not a good situation, since last match the center torso had to be open for the Executioner to be finished.
And it still took a while to finish the open Executioner, you're right. But he's open now, so
Yep, there's still a lot of
they're just duking it out.
Looks like it's
Who needs
closed out.
twisting?
Uh-oh. One more laser.
Oh!
There we go.
And the head laser wins it.
The head laser wins it.
I guess
Nice job to TT1A. Way to use your head, buddy.
Bowser took off both those side torsos, but as we remarked before, this is a standard engine build, so You still gotta kill the CT.
Efficiency of TT1A, 280 damage. That was all he needed. This
Yep.
time, TT1A was definitely the better shot, and Bowser needs to watch out since TT1A is making sure that he walks away with the victor. He's like, Bowser, you've won too many championships. You're too renowned. It's my time. It's time for Team China, Team Russia, Team Rongingard, Team Eon Synergy. This is for my team that lost. This is for everyone. I'm out to get you, and he got him. 1-zip.
I do wonder though if that executioner. I don't know. I still am unsure about that executioner in a 1v1, especially when your opponent can bring dual heavy Gauss. But anyways, on to round 2.
Kick them both.
Kick them both and set up the map. I've not been watching chat. I'm sure they're still flaming me.
No, they're not flaming you. They're just, I don't know, they're being chat. Chat is being chat.
I hurt you, Twitch chat.
Chat is being what chat wills.
Yes, yes. Alright, so what do you think? Do you think we'll still see the ERPPC, ER small executioner? Bowser's lost with it the last 2 times he's taken it.
Bowser is a very creative player, so I highly doubt that he's going to bring the same mech twice. He is definitely the kind of guy that likes to stretch the limit with mechs, with builds, with anything he can, and constantly wishes to keep the opposing guy guessing. This is the guy that invented the Gauss PPC adder and brought it to a tournament.
I didn't even know that was a thing. Alright, so yeah. And I wonder, so will TT1A, will he bring Sleipnir? Because the Sleipnir, the heavy Gauss Sleipnir has been doing really well, but it won on this map previously when Virtually Dark piloted it. But
we
I
have
still
to keep in mind that both of those Sleipnir wins came against Executioners. It is
Yes.
untested against the Mad Cat Mark II so far.
That is true. That is true. Well, to our knowledge, we haven't seen all the matches, so I still wonder, is the heavy Gauss worth the lack of jump jets, especially on Canyon? You know, wiggling up those shimmy points, the dreaded ramp that.
Yeah, I would argue that it's not. Jump jets are very useful since in Canyon, if you don't have jump jets, you're restricted to how you can get up and where you want to go.
For sure, for sure. But at the same time, it's domination, so to some extent, you're gonna have to close, and getting up might not be that big of an advantage. TT1A is back.
But so far, it seems like every match we've seen on Canyon, normally more times than not, the person with the higher ground wins in the assault bracket, at least.
That does seem to have been true. Although we've seen, especially on domination, it's been devolving to brawls or someone attempting to brawl up on another person. But yes. All right, Bowser, TT1A are in here. They're in the correct lances. Map settings are correct. Don't launch yet. TT1A can change server if he so desires.
Exactly, that's what I'm waiting for. It's good that you reminded him. Doing my work for me.
What will TT1A see? He showed that, you know, server, the EU server. Yeah, I guess technically we should swap them, but I don't. Yes.
Okay.
You can just direct swap them, but oh well.
I don't want to direct swap them because then, I don't know. Just in
Okay.
case. I don't
Okay,
want
we'll be
them to see
careful.
each other's bills.
We'll play it by the book.
Man. The climax is coming.
Will it be a 2-0 in the finals? We've seen so many 2-1s, but
We have
so
a
far
lot
the
of
light
very
final
close
was
matches,
2-0
and Bowser no less.
and Bowser.
I mean, Bowser has lost in early rounds of CWX tournaments before. It's very rare, but he definitely is not as he is definitely beatable, and he's showing it now. He's an extremely good light pilot, and it is very hard to force him out of tournaments early, but it has happened very rarely.
Yep. Maybe he's been practicing his annihilators too much too.
That is true. Is it practicing if you actually enjoy it?
Oh, that's true. I think it is.
It is.
I couldn't practice if I didn't enjoy it.
I'm being a cynical person. Ignore me.
All right, Bowser. Bowser has brought a Mad Cat 2CB this time,
Reactor.
whereas TT1A has the ER Large and Gauss.
Online.
This
So
is
it's
the
a bit of a
same
role
build.
reversal.
Exactly. This is the same build we saw last round that Virtually Dark brought that he overheated in. We'll see if TT1A makes the same mistake or not.
Mm-hmm. And I wonder if Bowser, you know, he knows he's got Ultra 10s. I'm pretty sure that mech is going to out DPS. So maybe Bowser just runs at him as soon as he sees his build. But Bowser, being a smart pilot, is, you know, he's going to go up to Radio Tower. He's not going to just run out somewhere bad.
Where do you see Bowser going now?
He's just running straight up Radio Tower. He's almost to it. He's got eyes sort of on the right side of the map. He can see Delta 5 Epsi corner. He knows his opponent isn't there.
And TT1A is using his jump jets, just barely gets up to the Charlie 4 hill in a prime position to start picking Bowser off wherever he pops.
Yep.
Target acquired.
Oh, and TT1A with the first hits. Bowser.
That looked like a very good burn. However,
It did.
TT1A needs to make sure he doesn't overheat. Both shoulders on Bowser are weak, but TT1A center torso is definitely taking a little damage. Percentages are currently favoring TT1A. Right now,
Bowser's hit a jam.
more focused.
He doesn't want to fight right now while he's got at least one of his arms jammed. And TT1A gives up the high ground, but Bowser's side torso's open, TT1A's CT's open.
And I do not necessarily agree with this high ground position. I mean, the low ground position that TT1A's put himself into, but let's see if it works out.
Yeah, he's spamming those jump jets, working the edge, shielding it as best as he can. Both players open CT.
The biggest
Bowser,
problem now is that TT1A has involuntarily surrendered his cover. So now Bowser's going to have free pick of the litter, and TT1A is going to struggle because all Bowser has to do is use his jump jets to back up a little bit, and bam, he's in cover. Whereas TT1A, he's in the open. So Bowser is able to choose the engagement, and right now it's paying off. The center torso is really weak on TT.
Bowser quad jammed. TT1A one-shot CT, and TT1A goes down.
Definitely 1-1.
That was really close. Bowser not abusing his DPS advantage as much as I thought, but I'm gonna guess it was because he just wanted to make sure his shots counted. Was worried about a jam making it so that his opponent could get free trades on him.
And to be fair, he was correct in that assessment since he got quad jammed. TT1A was almost able to bring the match back on that quad jam.
Yep. TT1A just wasn't in the greatest position to take advantage of that. Like you said, he was down in the pit, so Bowser had control of who could see who. But overall, even damage numbers, very well played match. Both mechs, CT, one good alpha here or there, and they could have gone either way.
Definitely. And I'm just loving what I'm seeing from these two pilots. Grit, tenacity, and of course, perfect aim.
Could be better. Could always be better. There's no such thing as perfect aim.
All right, let me correct it. Near perfect. Good enough?
Good enough. Better than any of my aim, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think that TT could have won the match if he didn't drop down. I feel like him dropping down damned him on that match.
Maybe. But who knows? I'm glad we're back to another 3-round match. No 2-0 final.
No 2
We get to see all 3 maps, even if the 2v2 is unskinned. So, TT1A wins or loses on European servers. Bowser loses on NA servers.
Bowser's taking his sweet time in the Met Lab. Looks like he might be preparing something extra sweet for his final match with TT.
If you're Bowser, do you mind game him and say European servers again?
No. If I'm Bowser, I increase my chances to win as much as possible. I don't play dumb mind games that might not even work, and I focus on just getting the win any way I can. And the best way for me, if I'm Bowser, to get the win is if I'm on NA, if the game is in my hands, and if my lasers are going to properly reg on his center torso.
Yep. I agree with that. No one here is gonna play mind games, I don't think. They both know they're good. They both know either one could win. I'm sure they know either person could have won that last match or the first one. Will we see double Death Strike on this map? That seems to have been the go-to for assaults just because of the range. I haven't tested the ranges, but it looks like it's about 600 meters from one spawn hill to the other spawn hill. And that's perfect for those Death Strikes. Bravo spawn doesn't matter on this, I don't think, but whatever. Alright, both players are ready. Are you ready? I'm ready.
Yep, let's do it. Let's just check in with the players.
They are good to go. World Finals all over again.
And Bowser hasn't said anything about the server change. It's the third match. He had to try for it. So if he didn't like what he saw, he would have called us out on it, which means that he wanted EU. I mean, not EU, NA.
We're NA, yeah. Alright, Bowser in a Mad Cat. What does he have equipped? I'm gonna guess 6 ER Meads, 2 Gauss rifles. Oh, he's got 4 ER Meads, 2 larges.
Real quick before we get into the match, I just want to provide a super serious shout out to the viewers. Like, goddamn, you guys have been holding in for 5 hours and have been putting up with mine and Toaster's bullshit. Like, for real. Thank you. You guys are the real fucking heroes. And now let's get to the match.
Alright, first trades are out.
Yeah.
TT1A took a big hit to the arm, but, you know, who cares? It's an arm. And Bowser, side torso, or TT1A side torso already open. Bowser seems to be, yeah, taking him off, just paring him down. TT1A is halved. And now Bowser, not going to bother worrying about the other side torso. He's just going to core him CT. But Bowser's getting pretty hurt CT. It could still go. Oh. Bowser just knew he had tonnage and alpha, or armor and alpha and health advantage. So he just let him turn. Bowser waited, took the shot, landed it. Sealed the win.
Definitely. Great match. Great series. TT1A showing up with the surprise factor in the beginning. Bowser losing out, but then Bowser recoups it and shows everyone why he is one of the top dogs in the MWA world. Great match. And like I said, I want to continue my shout out to the listeners. We've been casting for like 5 hours straight. So you guys have been watching for 5 hours straight. You guys are amazing and super dedicated. Like, you know, I understand that I might have been talking a little shit with some of you guys, but overall it's in good fun. Love every last one of you. This has been an amazing series, and you guys have been so much fun. The chat has livened up so much, and we've gotten so much more life out of you. You guys are making this a lot more fun than it's supposed to be, especially for me and Tolson. I thank you guys very much. I thank Bowser for winning and providing some amazing performances. I thank TT1A for doing the same. I thank Krivin, Krivvin, for the wonderful chat people, for being the winner of the light 1v1 tourney. Amazing rounds as well, showing the Piranha's top dog, and just great rounds.
It's been
but now we have to
great matches all day.